press the notification button so that you can never miss any video. Assalamu alaikum friends. How are you? Fine? I don't think so, because I don't look any likes, any comments down my videos. Please do like the videos and press that subscribe button. Press that. Go, press that. Anyway, that was done. So actually that was a continuation of my previous topic. So today let me start from the previous lecture. In the previous lecture we defined these resources in our resource sheet for our different tasks, and today we will learn how we will assign these resources to our task. So let's have a look at what we defined. So in the previous lecture we defined masons, and we mentioned that we have one mason available at a time, and we defined a standard rate and all other things. And the other thing we defined was labor, and labor we have two labors at a time. And third thing we defined concrete in cubic feet, and meeting at some other cost. So let's move to our main sheet. Go to view and click on the Gantt chart. So this is our main project task sheet. So what you have to do for assigning the task, first we have to move to the more views, and the more views we need to search for the task form. So this is task form, and then apply it. Wow, another sheet appears. So for what to do, this becomes somewhat difficult, so you need to split your windows, or you can just easily pick all the tasks and then assign the resources to them. So for that, just go to the window and press split. So what it does, it just split these windows into two. And now go to the first window and click in the first window, go to view and select Gantt chart. So look, here is your task form and here is your Gantt chart, right? So now what you have to do, how will you assign? So here you will need to select that task to which you want to assign the resources. So I have selected excavation, and now come down here to the resources. Soon you click this, you see this drop down arrow. Click on this and assign whatever you want. So for excavation I need labels. So how much labels? I am defining 100% of the labels, 100% which as I have defined in my resource sheet. So how much I defined in the resource sheet? That was 200, and that means two labels at a time. So 100% here means that I am defining those two labels here. So press OK over here. Look here, you see labels has been defined to the excavation. So that's so simple. So if I just move to the foundation concreting, before moving to this, let me show you about this effort driven concept. So effort driven means if you assign resources to the task, so what does it do? So basically effort driven option just minimize the time duration for you, right? So you can say that when effort driven option is checked, it plays with your time. So whenever you just increase the number of resources, it will just decrease your task duration. And similarly, if you just decrease the task, then it will increase your task duration, right? So it's better to check this. And now if you just move to foundation concreting, just click foundation concreting over the Gantt chart and go to resources name and assign. So foundation concreting, we need levers. And how much levers? So let's say we need 4 levers. So what will I do? I will define 200 over here. I will assign 200 over here. In the defining tab we have defined 200%, mean 2 levers, and now I am defining here 200% of that 200%, right? That means 4 levels will be assigned over here. Now if I press OK over here, so you can see there 24 hours of the work. Why? Because I have defined 14 days, but you know, for the 14 days that's units show me that I will need 4 labors in that specific thing, in that specific concreting task. So the next thing I will need is concrete. Let's define concrete, and in the foundation, let's suppose I need 60 cubic feet of the concrete. Press OK. Cubic feet is already written over here. So now if you see over here, you will need 4 labors. You have assigned 4 labors for this 14-day work, right? And now what is the concept of effort driven? Now the effort driven concept starts here. So what to do? If I just increase the number of labors, I want that I need 2 more labors, so 300%. So I have defined 2 labors, so 300% of that will mean 6 labor will be available for my work. Now as soon as I press OK, just concentrate on this 14 days. If I just press OK, what happened? As I increased my resources, my duration decreased. That's the thing this effort driven does, right? So it's better that you will keep your this effort driven option checked. So similarly for masonry wall, I will need masons over here, and I have defined one mason, so I am defining 100% of the mason. I will need one mason over here. Same labors, I have defined 2 labors, so I am defining 100% of the 2 labors, means both the labors will be available. Press OK. So these will assign to this, right? Similarly, assign all these tasks with their respective resources. That's all. You have assigned the resources to your task. Was it simple? Yeah, it was simple. Anyway, just give me your feedback in the comments box, right? And thank you for the watching. And don't forget, I'm saying again and again, don't forget to subscribe the channel.